Everyone is freaking out about AI, SEO, and the looming threat of Google penalties. We'll take a deep breath because today we're going to completely calm that anxiety. We're looking straight at the facts to build a concrete AI-driven content marketing strategy for right now. By the end of this, you'll have a rock-solid playbook pulled directly from expert source material to help you not just survive, but absolutely thrive in search. So let's hit this burning question right out of the gate. It's the number one fear. Is Google going to penalize or totally de-index my website if I use AI-generated content? The short answer, no. Literally, no. Google actually doesn't distinguish between human and AI text. They aren't running some secret AI detector to punish you just for firing up ChatGPT. Instead, they care about one thing: quality. It really doesn't matter who or what wrote the text. It just matters if it's genuinely helpful to the user reading it. To give you a clear, actionable path forward, we're following a tight 6-step playbook. We're covering 1. SEO in the AI era, 2. Google and AI content myths, 3. Avoiding bad quality AI text, 4. Advanced prompting for quality content, 5. The fact-gathering AI hack, and 6. Auditing with local AI models. Let's get right into it. Step 1. SEO in the AI era. Welcome to the new landscape of search. The terminology is definitely shifting, but the fundamentals might actually be a lot more familiar than you'd think. You've probably been hearing a bunch of new acronyms thrown around, like AEO, which is Answer Engine Optimization, or GEO, Generative Engine Optimization. Basically, these just mean optimizing your content for platforms that generate direct answers. Think ChatGPT or Google's AI overviews, instead of just spitting out a list of blue links. And honestly, this brilliantly illustrates a core truth. While the trendy acronyms keep changing, optimizing for these large language models still means you have to give them the absolute best, most relevant data so they can synthesize a great answer. You're still providing top-tier info, you're just structuring it so an AI can easily digest it, summarize it, and hand it right to the user. Moving to step 2, Google and AI content myths. It's time to clear up some massive industry confusion about Google's supposedly banning AI content. Because think about it, if Google doesn't actually hate AI, why are so many people screaming that their traffic completely tanked after using it? Well, the answer lies in a very specific Google spam policy called scaled content abuse. This is a major violation, where a massive volume of pages gets published practically overnight, and the sole purpose is just to game the search rankings. So here is the absolutely crucial takeaway. Google doesn't punish the AI itself. It punishes the sudden, overnight dumping of thousands of low-value, garbage pages meant to manipulate traffic. It's just that right now, people happen to be using AI to generate all that spam because it's so easy. Just look at the stark contrast between a legitimate use case and a straight-up spam one. Let's say you just launched 1,000 new SaaS tools, right? And you publish 1,000 highly detailed support pages for them overnight. Google totally understands that context. That's legit. But if you run a tiny travel blog and suddenly publish 100,000 generic pages on how to travel to every city on Earth overnight, pages you definitely didn't research yourself, that is scaled content abuse. Context and velocity matter immensely. You've got to grow your content volume naturally over time, rather than just flooding your site simply because AI lets you do it fast. Which brings us to step 3, avoiding bad quality AI text. So if you can't just spam the internet, you actually have to write good content. But if you just randomly type a prompt into ChatGPT, you're going to get generic, low-quality fluff that search engines will completely ignore. And that brings us to a pretty harsh reality about trying to fix bad outputs. I absolutely love this quote from the source material. It goes, "If cow dung is lying there, removing the smell doesn't make it edible. You cannot just humanize bad AI content." I mean, it's hilarious, but it hits the nail right on the head. It perfectly captures why those sneaky prompt engineering humanization hacks are totally useless if the underlying AI text is just fundamentally bad. If the AI spit out generic, unhelpful garbage, telling it to write in a fun conversational tone just gives you fun conversational garbage. You have to start with much better inputs. So how exactly do we get those better inputs? Let's get into step 4, advanced prompting for quality content. To avoid creating that metaphorical cow dung, you've got to upgrade your workflow from basic, lazy commands to highly structured prompting. Okay, let's break down this workflow. Most beginners are stuck using what's called zero-shot prompting. That's when you just say, hey, write a 200-word article on cows with absolutely zero context. And the result? totally generic. The pro way to do it is one-shot or few-shot prompting. This is where you actually provide the AI with an existing top-ranking article to use as a style and tone guide before it writes a single word. By feeding the AI an average of the styles you actually want, the accuracy and content quality skyrocket immediately. Why? Because now it actually understands your baseline expectations. But you can't just stop at the style guide. You've got to provide the architectural framework. Step 1, provide a highly detailed H2 and H3 outline that you actually researched yourself. Step 2, feed in your brand name, your phone number, and your exact call to action. Step 3, command the AI to strictly stick to your provided structure and style. This entire process totally redefines your actual job in an AI-driven content marketing strategy. You aren't just clicking a generate button anymore, you are the architect. You're handing over the exact blueprints, the business goals, and the safety guardrails before the AI is allowed to draft a single sentence. But even the best architects run into a huge problem with AI, and that's hallucinations. Welcome to Step 5, the fact-gathering AI hack. Even with a perfect structure, AI models just love to make up fake facts and cite completely dead links. Luckily, we have a bit of a secret command to fix exactly that. Try adding this exact string to your prompts. Do not start writing immediately. Gather all facts and match them with sources. Do not invent any source URL. The crucial takeaway here is that you're forcing the AI to research and physically list out its citations first. You're completely splitting the research phase away from the writing phase. Basically, you're making the AI show its homework on the whiteboard before it's allowed to draft the actual essay. So, how well does this actually work? Well, according to the source material, injecting just that single string into your prompt drops AI hallucinations by a massive 60 to 70%. Honestly, that is a total game changer for content accuracy. It forces the model to anchor its generation to actual retrievable data, rather than just mathematically predicting the next most likely word in an empty vacuum. Now keep in mind, even with a 70% reduction, hallucinations are still going to happen. These AI models will absolutely still try to fake URLs sometimes. The AI might have done the heavy lifting of drafting and sourcing, but you still have to manually click and verify every single link it cites. You've got to make sure you aren't linking out to random 404 error pages. At the end of the day, you must act as the final gatekeeper for the truth, so Google doesn't catch you citing imaginary sources. Because trust me, that will instantly destroy your site's credibility. Finally, once your content is drafted and fully fact-checked, we hit our last step. Step 6, auditing with local AI models. This is where we get to flip the script and actually use AI as our own harshest critic and editor. Check out this ultimate hack. You can use completely free local AI models to ruthlessly grade your own content offline before you ever even think about hitting publish. You just download a local LLM like Llama or Llama, feed it your newly drafted text file, and straight up ask it, hey, is this a good article for my keyword? Will it actually rank? You're basically letting the AI sniff out thin content and keyword stuffing before Google's advanced algorithms ever get a chance to see it. And let me tell you, these local models do not hold back. In a test run by our source, they fed an intentionally bad, keyword-stuffed article to a local model, and the AI absolutely roasted it. It said, the text you posted would not rank well. It's off-topic, thin, and over-optimized for the meaningless keyword stuffing. Ouch, right? But think about it. If a free, basic, local large language model already knows your content is spammy and stuffed with meaningless keywords, you better believe Google's multi-billion-dollar algorithms are going to know it too. This local audit is basically your ultimate safety net. As we wrap up this explainer, I want you to take a hard look at your current content workflow and ask yourself one final question. Are you just going to be a prompt engineer, lazily generating text and hoping something sticks? Or are you ready to be the ultimate editor, using this exact playbook to architect, source, and ruthlessly refine content that truly deserves to rank? The AI era of SEO definitely doesn't reward the lazy. It supercharges the highly organized. So, step up, be that ultimate editor, put these strategies to work, and watch your content absolutely thrive. Thanks for hanging out with me on this deep dive.